Hi, I'm back now. As you can see, you saw some of the items that I had. Some of it was this old containers that I had since like April. Some of it's been since 4th of July. You know, sometimes I'll be using some of the containers. I'll go and throw it back in the fridge because it's just easier than actually going over to the sink and throwing it, rinsing out the container and throwing it in a recycling bin. You know, it's just easier just to put it right back in the fridge since I was right there. Sometimes in the morning I'd be in a rush, and it's just easier just to go and throw it back inside the fridge. So that's something I have to try to make a habit of myself. If I have something, I have to throw it away right away. But as you can see, some of the containers are old. There's some stuff I had like mildew and mold in there. So I was proud of myself because I got rid of all that. I actually found something in one of the containers that I had that I got from my grandma after she passed away. I ended up finding out today that when I was looking at it, when I was rinsing it out before I was going to put it in the dishwasher, that there was a crack on the side of the container, and she actually taped it up, and it's like, how Polish is that? And it's something that, for me, is kind of drawing the line. I'm not going to be taping a container up, but it was just something that she did, and I didn't realize it, and I had the container for a couple of years and been using it, and I never noticed it until now. So, that's going in the garbage now. So I'm happy about that I kind of caught that, but I was just kind of surprised. But you could see kind of where I kind of grew up with, something broke like that a little bit. They would go and fix it, especially with a food container. But I've also noticed for people out there that tend to get their fridge collected with food or end up throwing away a lot of food, I know something that I've noticed and learned from my family, and is that sometimes they'll go out, like my mom will go out and buy a lot of food. My grandpa used to do this too because he used to have like a lot of coupons, and he used to go out and buy a lot of food because it was on sale or he had the coupons. And after like my grandpa passed away, we found all these containers, all these cans that he ended up marking dates on them, or stuff that was expired, and then some stuff was like 8-10 years old and they never touched it. And I know a lot of times my mom would be going and buying stuff, and she'd be buying a lot of food for parties, or something will be on sale, or she'll just think that someone wanted it and she'll buy the food. Then it ends up sitting in the fridge for a long time, and a lot of it ends up gets thrown away. So I guess something I realized, and I don't know if anybody else has problems out there like that, is that the way I realize it is that you're going out there, you're spending time picking up those items that you end up throwing away. You end up spending money on those items. It ends up sitting in your fridge for a while, and then you have to go and spend more time to go through your fridge and clean all those items out and look at the dates to see if they're expired, just for all to go in the garbage. So it's like you're spending extra money and a whole bunch of extra time for nothing. And it's, I guess for me, it was something else that I was trying to be aware of, and when I go to the grocery store, I was trying to know, ahead of time what kind of foods I was going to prepare and buy those, types of food that I need, and not buying anything more. It's been keeping my food, waste down. And sometimes people will come over and they'll be looking for food, and I have some things. I don't have a whole bunch of food, it's like some other people, but I know a lot of other people too. They have a whole bunch of food and they don't even know what they have, and they end up buying more of the same item, and then a lot of that food ends up going in the garbage, and it's just wasted money and wasted time. Well, as I've been going through some stuff, I just wanted to show you guys what I came across and what, some of the things that I'm keeping. So I'm going to go and show you some of the things that I've been keeping, and I don't know why. So as you can, right here I have some books, I guess magazines. They're just kind of thin, but it's something that when I was at school I signed up for, because this is for some of my courses. I signed up for something to get something in the mail for free, and then the company just started sending me all these catalogs about different products that they were coming out with information, and I was receiving these probably about once a month, and it's just stuff that I have. So as you can see, it has a good amount of thickness, but it's just all junk, and all these kind of plastic bags kind of came with them. These are inside of it, junk. Why I was keeping them, I don't know. Some other things I came across were here, and I tend to do this. These are some tags from clothes. I'll keep tags. I'll go and buy some clothes, and I'll think maybe if I don't like the clothes or something, that I could go and somehow reattach the tags back on, or somehow do something with the tags, at least have them, so I could go and return the clothes. But after a while I have them, and then they just kind of sit around. I'm still wearing the clothes, but they're still sitting around collecting stuff, and it takes a while. So it's just stuff like this, you know, just gone. Let's see, what else do I have here? Haha, this is kind of pretty funny. Stuff that I used to do when I was a little kid, and I still kind of do it. Yeah, see these? Yeah, these are actually pencils. Look how small these pencils are. I can't even write with them anymore. I literally would take these, I would use an electric sharpener until I couldn't use them anymore, and then I have a little hand sharpener to get these down, and I would actually write with them, like this. You know, just saving them, using as much as I can out of them, except for throwing them away. So it was just stuff like this that I saw, and I just started laughing because now when I see this, I'm just going to throw this stuff away right now because I couldn't believe that I do this. Some more stuff right here. I have a whole stack of just index cards that I had with stuff for school that I was trying to memorize. There's some formulas and some other information on here for school that I was trying to memorize, and I still kept them thinking that for some reason I'm still going to use them. You know, I'm on school, I haven't even looked at these since school, but for some reason I think that they're going to come in handy. You know, I still keep them. So it's just weird stuff like that. Probably everybody has these, but some sampling, you know, bar soap. I have no idea how old this is, haven't used it, I should go and use it up. You know, I think sometimes I keep this, could be like, oh, it'd be nice to go and have for vacation. It'd be a small bar, but it's like it's still sitting here in the package. I should just go and use this up here. You know, same thing. Everybody probably has these at home. The shampoo bottles from the hotel. You know, still have them here. Haven't used them. Have something else here, just from a gift certificate. You know, an envelope right here that I got something for somebody, and I looked at the receipt on here, and it was from 12/20. You know, it's from 2006, a year ago. Still sitting here. So, as you can see in some of the things I show you, this is just odds and ends stuff that I collected and didn't go through, or, you know, and just have no point of me keeping the stuff. And it's just stuff that I have to get rid of, and I'm trying to get better about it, and I'm starting to see some of these things that I'm having, I'm starting to go throw away. So a lot of these things that I showed you with those things that I had in school, from the manufacturer trying to sell products, to those tags and the pencils, I'm going to get rid of all that. Some of the other items I just have to go through, you know, the soap and stuff, I'm going to go and use it up, just get it out. It's something small, but, you know, get out of here, and that's one less thing I have to take care of. I also have to say, after I've received some comments and some emails, and I guess one that stuck out was they're watching my videos, and they're saying after seeing my videos that they actually went through a box of stuff that they had and threw it out. And I'm not sure how big the box was, or, you know, how small it was, but to me I was kind of shocked, but also kind of made me feel real good that I had an effect in some way, that they actually went through something and just threw stuff away. You know, it might have been a small step, and they might have had a clean house, but just from watching my videos, they actually went through something, got rid of the clutter. Thanks for seeing some of my progress. I'm hoping to keep update videos, maybe about every month on my hoarding problem. And thanks for watching. Ciao.